Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. So I got me a new camera and that's what I'm filming off of right now. So I'm like, I might as well get out a little video. I really bought my camera for pictures, but I guess we could do a little video. So I told y'all to give me a story time that y'all wanted me to do a story time on. So let's get into it. And I've been really like off the media for the most part, like YouTube, because honestly I have bigger and better coming towards me as it pertains to like what I do on a daily basis. You know, I'm elevating, I'm trying to get into different things, so I'm really just like taking my time with everything, so including YouTube. And I know that sometimes it be feeling like I be abandoning y'all or like I don't care about y'all. I really just don't be knowing what to post, honestly. Like, I'm so tired of posting the same content. And that's kind of why I've been like branching off, doing other things and, you know, stuff like that. Like really like getting to know me, so I could so that I could put that out for y'all and y'all could actually see like something productive that I'm doing, you know? Like, yeah, behind the scenes I do productive shit 24/7, but I don't know, sometimes it just be like, damn, like I want to do more, you know? So that's basically at the point I'm at. Especially I'm finna be 23 in 8 days. Today is the 18th. This is so crazy, y'all. Like, damn. Let's talk about like the timeline of everything. Like, when I first came into like the little limelight internet shit, like I had already had like, you know, my little followers, whatever the case may be. I was already almost at 10K because, you know, I was just a regular pretty bitch, you know, whatever the case may be. I was just a pretty bitch, you know. I was already almost at 10K. So when I was starting to go up, like, this shit was just happening before my eyes, you know. And I felt like a lot of like me growing up, like from the ages of 18 to 22, really, like shit just happened so fast for me. Like, I didn't know how to process it. So now that I'm 23 and I done been through the trials and tribulations, I done got my heart broke, I done did this, I done did that, like I'm ready for the big shit now. Like, I'm gonna be 23, like it's time to turn this shit up a lot, okay? So that's what I'm focused on behind the scenes. And yeah, I just wanted to like give y'all a little update and stuff, because y'all probably be like, you do not be posting like that, like what the fuck? And I ain't falling off shit, that ain't never the case. I'm trying to elevate, and in order for me to elevate, sometimes you got to step back and actually plan shit, and that's what I've been trying to do. Okay, I'm gonna do a couple story times for y'all. Why you got arrested in Turks like you promised? Okay, so I was best friends with somebody. I'm not gonna speak on them because we no longer talk. And I promise you, y'all, sometimes like that's another thing. Let's get into it about that. Friendships for me, I don't know. I felt like it was easier to have friends before I was in like a little limelight. Like, I done been through so many weird friendships since I've been who I am. Like, that shit just be so irritating. Like, and people to really think like, oh, it's Crystal, da 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 da. And it's like, no, like I peep shit. Like, people be opportunists, they be users, they really don't be genuine friends. And I'm starting to see that a lot, I'm not gonna lie. So if you see me fall out with somebody, I promise you it's for a reason, because I love my friends. Literally, you could ask my friends, bitch, I would drop everything I got right now just to go run to their rescue. And that sometimes be a problem, like especially like my relationships. I'm so quick to run for my friends. Like, if they call me, I'm coming, you know, vice versa. And that's how I expect stuff to be on my end too. But sometimes it's just not always like that. Or people just expect you to give more than what they give you. And I just find that to be so, like, you know, irritating. But it's all a process. It's all a process. You lose stuff when you about to get more. So I'm about to lose friends, but who's to say I won't get in better positions now that I'm not around the same crowd, or it's not this person in my ear telling me what I should do when it's really the opposite that I'm supposed to be doing, you know? Whatever. Why you got arrested in Turks? So let's get back to that. So I went to Turks, and y'all know I smoke. I'm actually about to get ready to roll up. I wish I could roll up with y'all. where's my tray? I'm about to roll up with y'all. Like, we about to get into this story time, okay? Okay, I got my tray. Well, this is really Karina's tray. She left it here, but I'm not so roll up on it, okay? Okay, so anyways, I smoke. We all know that. So okay. Please don't think I'm dumb. I think I'm dumb for this. So, anyways, we end up going to Turks. We fly in. I fly in with United. We flew through United, and we went to like Charlotte or something, and then we left Charlotte and went to Turks. Okay, fast forward, okay? So we get to Turks. I get off the plane. You gotta go through customs. So I brought some THC, not the THC, the CBD gummies, right? I brought some of those. And you know, those really don't get you high, but I guess like because it's not accepted there, like it was a problem. Anyways, so I get there, I bring edibles and I bring a gram of weed. Those of you guys who don't know what a gram of weed, it's a nug. So one little thing like this I brought, okay? So I get off the plane, we go through customs. I'm like, oh great, there's no dogs, because usually you go through the dog process. Like when you go out of town, when you go out the country, you go through this process where they have the dogs search you down before you get your bags, before you get your bags is usually how it go, right? Okay, boom, we get off the plane. Everybody, we all signing our custom stuff. I'm over here laughing, everybody laughing, Okay, cool. Fast forward. I have to pee. I go to the bathroom, and the nug was sitting inside my of my luggage. No, the nug was in my purse. So I took the nug out my purse and I put it in my luggage into another purse, closed it, thinking that everything would be okay, right? I get out this fucking line, y'all. I kid you not. And they like, we finna go through y'all bags. There's no way you're about to go through my bag. What? No. So I'm like, let me go back to the bathroom. They're like, you just left the bathroom. You cannot go back to the bathroom. I'm like, I went to the bathroom to do something real quick. I have to go pee again. How are you gonna tell me I don't have to pee? I left something. They're like, okay, leave your luggage. Leave my luggage. So, okay, cool. So we get to the line. I'm panicking because I'm seeing people like in the background, like they sitting down because they didn't already went through the process. I guess they got some shit found in their shit. So it was like everybody just thought we was just gonna sneak weed into Turks and nobody was gonna see shit. That is not how it went. Boom. So we get to the lady. The lady going through my ex-best friend's friend bag. So she's going through his bag and I end up like getting stopped. So she goes through his bag, clears it, boom. She gets to my bag. You could smell this nug. I swear to God, I ain't never smelled no weed this strong in my life until this day. Swear to God, like, we just reeking through this bitch. And I'm like, never. This bitch is about to go through this bag and find this weed. So she go through the bag. And she just looking, she like, be honest. Do you have weed in here? And I'm like, mm-hmm. She like, yes. I'm like, yeah. She like, okay. She like, is it a lot? Is it little? I'm like, it's small. So she like, okay, well, we could possibly like let you skip, or you would have to do the process. And I'm like, what's the process? And she like, you'd either just have to pay the small fine or you're gonna go to jail. So I'm like, damn. Keep in mind, at this point, it's such a girl thing. I don't know. Is it a girl thing or is it just a me thing? I don't know. I went out the country without a physical card. Apple Pay me, please. Apple Pay me down, okay? Like, down. So, after she goes through my purse, she finds the weed. And she picks it up and she's like, that's the biggest amount of weed she's ever seen in her life. Like, so I'm like, what's up? And she like, you said it was a little bit of weed. I'm like, that is a little bit of weed. Is it not? So She like, okay. She put it in the bag. She wrote the stuff on it. She zipped it up. And she told me I had to go sit in a corner. So I'm sitting in this corner. And she tells everybody else, you guys have to leave her. And they like, you have to leave her? We're not leaving her. Da, 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 da. So they end up getting the tour guide to stay with me. And the tour guide stayed, and he took them to the store so they can get some food. They ended up coming back with some food for me. I'll get them that. Y'all some real bitches for that. Still love y'all for that. Even my ex-best friend, I still love her to this day. I just can't be her friend no more. But yeah. So they end up pulling me to the side, and they went through my stuff again. Well, they didn't go through my stuff. They had me sitting there for a long ass time. So I'm sitting there. It's this white lady across me sitting there, and it's this black girl. Me and the black girl, like, we like fake kicking it, like, y'all, like, they just caught what I had. Da, 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 da. So we talking. I'm like, girl, I want to see you, mind you. In Turks, when you go there, if you land in the airport with a group of people, you're about to see them somewhere, like somewhere. But we didn't know, so we just saying like, I'm gonna see you, not really knowing that we finna see each other, you know. We ended up catching up down the road and talking about the situation, laughing it off. Anyway, so I get to the office. The lady like, yeah, you have so much weed. This is the THC gummy, or this is the CBD gummy, which is a strand of THC. So we're gonna have to charge you double. I had to pay their ass $1,500, $1,200. Or is it 15? $1,200 to $1,500. Basically, she came with the paperwork and she said either you sign this paper, you admit to bringing the weed, you pay your fine, and that's it. You don't pay this fine, I'll see you Monday in front of a court judge. And I'm like, not they trying to Britney grinding me. I'm like, hell no, lady. Y'all got Apple Pay? So thankful they took Apple Pay that day, y'all. They took Apple Pay that day. I ended up getting up out of there. Ended up calling my little boo, telling her like, yeah, they just made me back for some weed. And she ended up sending me the money back, or half of the money back, and I just carried on like didn't shit happen. I'm not gonna lie. I was so mad though. And it wasn't even a principal. It was like, you charging me a band for a nug, bro. Take me to jail. Actually, don't take me to jail. They don't make the food I like. What the fuck? Like, I felt so played in that situation. And then I leave out the place and I'm telling the tour guide what happened. And he like, keep in mind, the people at the airport, they knew who I was. Like, I wish I had I do still have the clips. It's on this clip still. If I feel like I'm up to it, I'll probably insert it in or whatever the case may be. But the people at the airport, they knew me. Like, they literally knew who I was. Oh, Crystal, da 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 da. Can we get a picture? Can we da da da? I heard what happened. Da da da. I told them like, yeah, they made me just play 15. He like, what? Somebody else just got caught with that and they had to pay $300. That shit just made me mad again. Bitch, y'all charged me $1,500 and y'all ass charged Sally Sue $300. And I'm already knowing that white lady. She probably ain't even had no money. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't see that white lady since. Like, they probably did take her to jail. They ain't take me to jail though. Bomb money, great. Bomb money, great. I just didn't want to spend no, like, ugh. That $1,200 could have went towards my activities. I could have had $1,200 more in my pocket, $1,500 more in my pocket. Like, I don't know. That shit was just irritating me. But that's what happened when I was in Turks. How I almost got arrested. The shit was cool though. Like, we had a good time. We ended up going jet skiing. I went jet skiing for the first time in my life. Never again. I promise you. I felt like I was gonna fall off that bitch every 5 minutes. Like, I ended up having to ride with the tour guide. Me and the tour guide got real cool. He cool or whatever. Caribbean man, I don't know how I felt about them. Like, my dad is a Caribbean man. They be controlling. I ain't gonna lie. They be fucking controlling. And then not only they be controlling, they be cheaters. How you gonna try to control me and you cheat? Like, worse than American men, honestly. Like, oh my God. And I can say that. I'm Caribbean. They're worse than American men. But I fuck with them though. Like, the little vibe. Like, you feel me? We can eat our beans and rice, our stewed chicken, oxtails, beef and stuff. Like, all of that cute stuff. Might even make you a little meat pie. I don't even know how to make meat pies. But the principle is, we had a nice time in Turks. Besides the bullshit. Minus the bullshit, life's great. That's all I gotta say. But yeah, that's what happened when I was in Turks. Let's see. I'll probably give y'all some more stories. I ain't got shit else to do. Get into the bun though. I did my own bun. It's so cute. When I started making enough to not work a 9 to 5. Okay, so growing up, I worked 3 jobs. I worked at this place called Portillo's. I worked at Target. I actually didn't even get to start at Target. I went to orientation though. I got Target, Jewels, Portillo's. I had 3 jobs. So I had a job and I was working at Portillo's at the time, and I had just came up on my Target job. So I honestly, like, I was never satisfied, and I think that was my problem. Like, never satisfied. Oh, you work at Portillo's? Oh, I work at Portillo's? Oh, trust, I was going to go get me another job on top of that. Like, I was really about to plan this. I was really about to have a full-time job as a high school student on top of being an athlete. Anyways, the grind was here, and that's why the niggas love me. I ain't gonna lie. All of them. Not just my exes or whatever the case may be. Literally all the niggas love me. Pretty bitch on her shit. Been that way, always gonna be that way, you know? Anyways, so I ended up getting my job. I go to orientation. I'm telling my little like, yeah, you know, I just got a job. And I was told I had to quit because it wouldn't look right that I worked at Target. And my boyfriend at the time was progressing in his career, and his career required me to live more so of how do I put it? His career required me to live more so of like a private life. Still to this day, I'm still adjusting to it, you know? I've always been a Facebook girl. I've always been an Instagram girl. Whatever the case may be. I've never had to be like, I ain't gonna put y'all in my business, or I gotta move this way. So everything was like really like an adjustment to me. Even just like leaving Chicago, getting adjusted to life outside or away from my parents. Shit was just weird, you know? But once I got the gist of it, it was over with, Pookie. I ain't gonna lie, I'm grateful to say that I literally don't have a work schedule at all. Like, I make up my work schedule. Whatever I choose to do when I wake up in the morning, trust, whatever I put my fingers on, I'm getting money. You know? I'm so grateful for that, because I used to literally have to get up, get ready for work, explain to such and such why I'm here and why I can't come, and, you know, stuff like that. Request off for my birthdays, all type of weird shit. Like, I could not get with the working shit. I'm not gonna lie. Even when I was working, I didn't like taking orders. I still don't like taking orders, as y'all could tell. I don't do good with orders. I don't know. But I would is road. Let's see, what's another thing I could do for y'all? A time you were starstruck. So one time, I'll never forget this day. Okay, so we went to the BET Awards. I'm pregnant as fuck. I'm sitting in like third row, third seat, whatever the case may be. So I'm looking. Bitch, it's Cardi in front of me. I must have. Hey, you see her? You see that's Cardi? Like, I was starstruck. I'm not gonna lie. Cause it's like Cardi, like, that's like my Libra bitch. Like, I swear to God, bitch, when she going off, I be understanding it. Cause it's like, as a Libra bitch, like, you get it. You get it every time. And then it's like, her get back be a motherfucker. Literally. Like, come back, everything. Like, literally, like, the whole Tasha K shit. Like, her little situation with that. And y'all know how people would be like, oh, Crystal, you be going too far. You going too far. One thing about us Libras, bitch, you go to hell. You go low, we go to hell. We gonna sit you with the devil, if anything. Like, I don't know. Cardi had me starstruck. Let's see, who else was I starstruck over? A time I was starstruck. Okay. One time I was at my baby's grandma's house, and she was doing her little I think it was like a podcast or something that she was doing at the time. But we were just all at the house supporting her, you know, cheering her on. bitch, why did this lady get on Zoom with Beyonce mama? What? Baby, I was starstruck. I can't even hide it. Like, I'm in the back, like, jumping up and down, like, never. Like, Miss Tina. Girl, you had me that day. You had me that day, girl. You had me, sister girl. Okay, y'all. So that's about it for this video. I tried to squeeze as much as I could in. I don't know. Y'all be more so be wanting to be in my business than get like story times, which is another pro and con about being in like the limelight. Damn, just ask regular questions for once, y'all, please. So stay tuned. Love you guys. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see y'all in my next video.
Fuck, I just want fuck, be asleep, love, happy, can you make me happy, can you keep me happy, can you distract me from all the disaster?